Hey, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, hanging out here in the garage. Let me explain why. It's really humid outside, and maybe just because I finished reading The Martian, the story of the astronaut trapped on Mars, and everything goes wrong. I decided I didn't want to take my computer from the nice air-conditioned house out into the hot, humid air, because when I brought the music stand out there, like I always do first, suddenly it was covered in water. And so I didn't want to soak the insides of my computer with water. Hey, good morning, Surinder. Good morning, April. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Kathleen. Yes, I am broadcasting live from the garage. No, I did not sleep here last night, just in case anyone was wondering. Hey, good morning, Kristen. Yeah, so it's really noisy right now in the house as the girls get ready for the day and make breakfast smoothies, and the blender is going, and the usual shouting and everything. So I thought, well, I could either sit in the living room where I was last time, but it was really noisy there. So I'm out in the garage. And so if you've ever wondered what the garage of a mad scientist looks like, I mean, it's your basic garage. Lots of stuff. My workbench here. Oh, no, that's my car. I don't know. It's hard to move I don't even have my normal camera with me. Okay. So, hey. All right. Let's see. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Don. Good morning, Rusty. Good morning, Donald. Good morning, John Mark. Good to see you all here. Like I said, I just finished reading The Martian. And I would say if you aren't a scientist or a mechanical engineer, go ahead and just watch the movie version of it. The book is really good. It goes into details that I like, but I suspect a lot of people would find boring. Yeah, April. So the younger one has to get to dance. Their dance studio is still working under the rules of the shutdown. So only a few students are in there, so she's there. And then Merriweather, she also has what's actually considered an essential job, so she's going in a bit later too. Hey, good morning, Bernice. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning. Let's see, my morning grove is awesome. Good morning, Curtis. Good morning, Kimberlyn. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Alicia. So, okay, we got a bunch of people here. This is good because some other things going on that I need to talk about. So behind me, this white one, this is my mobile man cave. If you remember last Wednesday when we were talking about books, and I mentioned the book Damnation Alley, and I was talking about how it was a cheap hammock read, but kind of good. This guy having to do an emergency race across the blasted apocalypse of the United States to deliver some medicine type stuff, and the adventures they had racing across the U.S. So my mom, not doing well. And so early tomorrow morning, I will be heading out, blasting across the U.S. to get up to Minnesota to see her. So that being said, I'm leaving really, really early in the morning, but the Donut Tribe is covered. So Merriweather, with an assist hopefully from Mrs. Weather, will be taking over the duties of the donut shop for tomorrow and Wednesday. And then Thursday, I'll pick it up again, broadcasting from my parents' place. But yeah, the rest of the family is staying here. The overall risks are too high, so it's just me going up alone. yeah. so that there's that. But like I said, the Donut Tribe, Doko Tribe will be taken care of. I got things set up. I'm hoping Minnie Weather and Mrs. Weather don't chicken out. But yeah, they'll be here. Mrs. Weather, she's saying that you all will get the truth about what it's like living with me. So I'm a little nervous about that, but then so be it. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'll be up there, but I will be, at least when I'm there, I'll be able to do the donut shop. Merriweather's World on Wednesday. We'll see what happens there. I mean, I want to do something. Okay, so Jennifer. So, here's a good one. They actually have been discussing topics. So the first thing, I believe tomorrow, assuming it all works, is Mrs. Weather plans on talking about the bread war. So when the whole shutdown thing started and I fired up Mojo Jojo, well, she continued to make her style bread. We kind of got into a bread war, trying to outcompete each other with breads. And so she plans on talking about that. After that, I have no idea. But yeah. Let's see, what was it to do? Yeah, I'll give them an opportunity to roast me for half an hour, at least. So it'll be Tuesday and Wednesday. They'll be doing the donut shop. Thursday, Friday, I'll be doing it. And then next week, after that, it really depends on how long I'm up there. And if I'm up there, well, if I'm able to do the donut shop, I'll do the donut shop. If I'm not able to do the donut shop, then Minnie Weather and Mrs. Weather will do it. So cool. You all are covered. The tribe is that important. I will tell you, please be nice to Mrs. Weather. She's extremely shy. I don't know if you recall, one time she was helping me on Merriweather's World when Minnie Weather had something else going on, and she ended up hiding under the table so no one could see her. When she was talking about sewing and masks and stuff, she was in her element, so she was good there. Talking about bread, definitely in her element, but we'll see from what else she comes up with. Okay, suddenly I'm worried, Kelly. So we'll see. What else have we got going on? That's about it. So yeah, just driving up to Minnesota. Leaving tomorrow morning. Like I said, everyone else is staying here just because Mom's not really up for visitors, but oh well. She gets to see me. I get to see her. Oh, my brother from Alaska is coming down too. So I haven't seen him in 4 years. So that'll be cool. But yeah, so where is it? Okay, so Sherry, you are very welcome. The tribe is very welcome, because let's face it, when you look at the world right now, there's a lot of forces trying to pull people apart. A lot of forces. And there are some of us who say, no, we're going to try and hold people together. So that's my goal, to stand athwart, because I'm an egomaniac, but to stand athwart the destructive tide and say, this part here is protected. And we'll see what we can do. Yeah, so much chaos. And I'll be driving through it. Yay! I kind of mapped out the trip to avoid some of the hotter hot spots. It adds a bit to the travel, but I think overall it's probably a good idea, especially with Texas license plates. One of the concerns is when I get up to Minnesota that I'll be, basically thrown into quarantine for 2 weeks. And then, see what happens there. That would suck. I don't know if we have 2 weeks. Family pick. I will get what I can. I will tell you right now, Serenity, Mom will refuse to be in the picture. So, but at least me and my brothers and Dad, we can probably do that. Getting my music together. I've been when I had all the computer computer problems. I had to just completely wipe my computers clean, reformat the hard drives, and I lost a ton of music. And so I spent a lot of yesterday burning CDs and ripping CDs to get the music on there. So at least I have some of my tunes, not all of my tunes. Okay, Chris, that's an interesting question. I know Mom would be aghast. She's extremely Catholic. I don't know if it'd go against you, but just keep good thoughts and the universe and everyone working towards it. Okay, thank you for the offer, though. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate the love you're showing, and the willingness to do that. But I know Mom really well, and yeah, she would be aghast by that. Okay. Hey, Catherine, stay safe at the hospital. Curtis, yep. Okay, this is funny. We don't just keep the ratty underwear. We use the ratty underwear. We wear the ratty underwear. It's comfortable. It's worn out in all the right spots. Oh yeah, that's it. Whoops, where did she? Someone had a comment here. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got the mask. I got a huge pump of hand sanitizer in my cup holder. I plan on only stopping for gas, and I have a little brass rod for touching the buttons and everything. So I'm good there. My main concerns are there are, with the different protests and stuff going on, there are different freeways in different cities that have been shut down, and I really don't want to get caught in that. But I do have my CB radio and my shortwave radio, so I at least I'll know what's ahead of me or what's coming. My coffee is way over there. Maybe you know what? Here's an idea. The computer moves. All right, now I'm at one of those Batman tilts, but so be it. That's good coffee. It's my power coffee with the nutmeg and the cumin and the black pepper and the cayenne pepper. Let's see. Okay, thank you, Kathleen. Thank you all. Thank you all for your love and your wishes and your blessings. But yep, Mrs. Weather made me 4 masks yesterday. So now I have a total of like 6 masks that are going with me. 3 of them are in what we jokingly refer to as Vorderbruggen orange. So, my dad is a huge hunter. And so, he has all sorts of the, orange vests and hats and jackets and so forth. And it turns out he really likes that orange color to the point that he found some, that blaze orange paint and painted the entire basement with it. At least the shower and everything. And so the joke was, and that was Vorderbruggen orange. That is our family color, the blaze orange, hunter's orange sort of thing. And so I have 3 masks of the blaze orange, and hopefully I'll be able to get a picture of me and my 2 brothers wearing our blaze orange masks. Okay. Okay, here's something. So audiobooks and me while driving. I've tried audiobooks, but it doesn't work for the most part. Either I'm driving through a city or someplace of high traffic and it requires all my concentration. I completely miss everything they say in the book, and then I got to go back and forth and edit it, and it's really annoying. Or I'm out in the middle of nowhere and just watching the road and watching the plants, and again get distracted. So long story short, music works, audiobooks don't, unfortunately. Um, just because it either screws up my concentration or my concentration is focused on other things. And so I don't actually hear what's going on in the book. Oh yeah, oh boy, yeah. So don't forget all your elderberry elixirs. Yes, I'm bringing the elderberry, bringing the echinacea. I got the stuff from Uncommon Bees. Hey, Uncommon Bees, if you are here, I haven't seen you. But yeah, I'm bringing all that. Definitely loading up. But yeah, I need to pack the clothes and some other gear today. I'm bringing all my own food along, so I got like a week's worth of groceries that I'm bringing up too, just so I don't have to do anything, eat any of my folks' food, or go out grocery shopping or anything like that. I mean, there's the different door pickup stuff, and my brother and nephews and stuff are there. But I just figure the minimum contact, the better. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw with Uncommon Bees, Kenneth's mom was just diagnosed with cancer too. So I haven't even talked to him just because I've been fighting with my own battles. Yes, heavy metal. Yep. So definitely the KLF, which was a 90s electronic band, and then a whole bunch of Megadeth and Guns N' Roses and things like that. But yeah, by this time tomorrow, I hope to be, entering the outskirts of Dallas, basically, and maybe a little later. I don't want to hit Dallas at rush hour. Oops. Hey, are you just tuning in now, Kimberlyn? I don't know if you heard what's going on. To recap. So in 24 hours from now, I will be racing down the road up to Minnesota, trying to get there to see my mom. So, ooh, Rammstein. Yes, I saw them, and that was the last concert I've been to, was Rammstein when they were here in Houston a few years ago. They were awesome, man. I got to say, the Rammstein concert, that was on par with the Kiss concert. I didn't think anyone gave a better live performance than Kiss, but Rammstein was right up there. Yeah, Tina, I thought I was leaving this morning too, but I've still got stuff I need to do. My brother from Alaska won't be arriving until Thursday. So the original plan was to drive up today, get there sometime tomorrow, and then leave like Friday or Saturday. But now the leaving time is a little up in the air. So we need to see what's going on there. No, Kathleen, no. Trust me. Having driven, California to New York, Texas to Minnesota, Florida, actually, of all the places I've been and driven in all the big cities and small towns and everything else, I got to say, the Houston drivers are by far the best I've ever encountered. So there's that. The clutch. No. The clutch. Southern Groove. That sounds cool. Regular. That sounds cool. I'll have to check them out if I have time. I'm assuming they're on YouTube. I'm not stopping except for gas, John. Thank you very much. But I am just blowing and going. I promised Mrs. Weather that I would actually stop at some point and not just try and drive the whole way through. We'll see what happens there. It's depending on, Dallas drivers, even they're not bad. Try Boston drivers, try New York drivers, try Albany, try Los Angeles, try Minnesota, try Minneapolis, try out in the middle of nowhere in Minnesota with a guy in a tractor. Okay. What was I saying? So yeah, it's like 19 hours of road time, actual, rotating tire time from here to there. 19 hours isn't, terrible. I got Rockstar and stuff like that. So yeah, and actually like I said, my mobile man cave here, it's set up for camping and sleeping and all that. So that's good. So I'm kind of thinking at some point, pull over off, hide somewhere, get 4 hours of sleep, and then continue on. I've done that before, driving from Minnesota to Texas. A number of years ago, we took Spirit Airlines up to Minnesota, and the flight up was fine, and the flight back got canceled, and they didn't have another plane available for 3 days, and I had to get back to work. Ended up at 10 o'clock in the evening, 10 p.m. in the evening in the Minneapolis airport, renting a car, throwing the family in it, and driving back to Texas. So we stopped at a friend's place in Iowa, slept there for 4 hours because it was like 6 hours from the Minneapolis airport to the friend's place in Iowa, in Ames, Iowa, and then drove the rest of the way through the next morning. Yeah, state parks. The question is, I wonder if they're going to be like Texas state parks and that they're closed. I'm thinking national parks. I'm thinking Walmart parking lots, frankly. Oh man, where is it? Okay, so Medina, Minnesota. Yeah. Hey, Kristen, have you ever been to the giant flea market that's at the Medina Ballroom? What is it, Sunday mornings? I used to love going to that there in Medina. Medina is actually maybe 10 miles from, maybe a little more than that, maybe 12. Definitely not 20 miles from where I grew up. So, oops. But yeah, if I do have the rule, if I'm falling asleep, or thinking I'm approaching the period where that could be a problem, yeah, I am going to pull over. I do not want to risk my life. I do not want to risk, leaving my family without me, because I think I'm kind of awesome, and it would be a terrible waste to lose me. So, yeah, I'm not going to do anything stupid, because like I tell my kids, and I believe it too, it applies for adult. Every stupid thing you do in conjunction triples the risk. So if you're doing one stupid thing, there's a 33% chance of disaster. If you're doing two stupid things, then so 33 times 3 makes a 99% chance of disaster. And if you're doing 3 stupid things, you have now up to 270% chance of disaster. So, I try to limit myself to only doing one stupid thing at a time. I've gotten fairly good at that. So we'll see. Funky Cold Medina. Yes, exactly. Yeah, so Walmart's, that's a kind of a big thing there. So I'm thinking that's probably, I got the, with the travel, the GPS and the phone and Google Maps and all that, it's pretty easy to find places. Yeah, I do kind of, oh, hell, Robert. Yep. Where is it? Yeah, bring a pee bottle. Okay, so I used to work an hour across Houston, and so it was more like an hour and a half drive one way, and sometimes 3 hours. I keep multiple pee bottles in this vehicle just for my day-to-day driving. Back the last year when we had the flooding, I ended up having to use it because it took me 5 hours to get back from Pearland to here to the other side of Houston. So yeah, I always travel with pee bottles. It's like a camping thing. Yep. So okay. So I like this. So I was thinking self-defense in the vehicle, especially when I'm crossing state lines and different rules are different things. So for like within reach of my hand right now, if someone were trying to, if they did not have a gun, obviously they got a gun, they get what they want. But if it's just people looking for trouble, a barbecue fork. I'm thinking it has a long reach. It's pokey, stabby. It looks fairly innocuous there in the car. So yeah, that's my main in-car defensive weapon is a barbecue tongs. Nice heavy-duty barbecue, or not tongs, the fork. Let's see. Thank you, tribe. It's going to be a hell of a trip, but all these things occur. Ooh, wasp spray. I don't want to do wasp spray because that can flow back in there. I got the tire iron. Yeah, I like sharp, stabby things. So I have assorted defensive mechanisms. So my hand-to-hand combat tool. It's a lock. Pee bottles. And of course, the Boy Scout field book. And Workman's Friend Barrier Skin Cream. And that's just in the door. Well, so I have multiple baseball bats too. So let's see. There's lots of comments going through. I can't keep up with everyone about that. Oh, okay. Here, let's see. Throwback to the book discussion. A wonderful place to research books is bigwords.com. I have not heard of Big Words. Big Words. So, oh man, textbooks. So we just bought the. So both the girls will be going because our school district sucks. So both the girls are going to the private school, and so we just had to buy all the textbooks. And man, it was like buying college textbooks. Mm-hmm. All right. Yay, Eagle Scout and Order the Arrow. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Like I said, mobile man cave. You ought to see what I got in the back. It's always been my post-apocalyptic, all my vehicles have been my post-apocalyptic vehicles. I don't know if you can see, like my truck here. I have it all rigged up. So this is the truck that Miniweather takes to school and to work, and all the boys dig this truck because it looks post-apocalyptic. I knew you were going to catch that, Melanie. I knew you were going to catch that, but so be it. Yeah, so we were able to get a number of them used, but Curtis, 1926. So I'm hoping, one of the things I was concerned about, of course, is They were saying on July 4th is when the cops are going to go on strike and give the cities the freedom they've been requesting. So we will, see what happens there. Originally, depending on things, the plan was then to leave Saturday morning, just because I didn't even look to see, what the dates were. And I realized next Saturday is the 4th of July. So I don't want to be driving through a bunch of cities on the 4th of July. So I'm going to at least wait until Sunday the 5th. Oh, sorry. I saw something. I got this reference. Yeah, Hank the Cow Dog. Now that would probably almost be something I could listen to, because I love his stories. Whoop. So be it, Terry. I like mine. The truck, the Tacoma here, 218,000 miles on it, and I had a rear wheel bearing go out, and that was pretty much it. There was a U-joint in the front that had to be replaced, but that was under recall. So other than that, knocking on wood, there's no wood around. Yeah, April. So April 4th, anywhere where there is a defund the police movement, there's talk that people will get what they wish for. If I can make it to Medina, I'm to my folks' place. Like I said, it's another 15-20 minutes. Kristen, thank you though. And especially once I get to mom and dad's, there everything's good. Well, maybe not good, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, so yeah, once I get there, I'm hoping to post updates during the drive, like when I stop for gas or something. A white taco. So this is Lilyhammer. Because it kind of has this Viking thing going for it with this frost white, and the license plate, if you use your imagination and dyslexia and things like that, the license plate kind of says Lilyhammer, and so she's named Lilyhammer. And okay, I'm a little proud of this. So it has this whole complex, computer screen system. And so when you start it up, I was able to change the boot up screen to if you know the game Fallout, the post-apocalyptic game Fallout, there's a picture of a blonde chick with a, kind of a post-apocalyptic garb and a big old hammer. And so that's my Lilyhammer there. So, oh, wow. Okay. It's after 8. I need to get going. Lots to do yet today. So yeah, tomorrow, Doko Tribe, it'll still be here, assuming, like I said, if Minnie Weather and Mrs. Weather don't chicken out, but they have agreed to do the show for me Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I will be back able to do it on Thursday and Friday. And then I will keep you posted, where I am in the country as I'm driving up there. All my neighbors and stuff here know what's going on. They're on watch to help, make sure everything is good here. But I will see you in a few days. All right, tribe. Thank you for all you do for me. I really do appreciate that. Right now, it is crazy times, and crazy on top of crazy on top of crazy. And so all I can ask, like in this, the words of the great prophets Bill and Ted, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. All right. See you in a few days. Bye-bye.